It's Friday and all you want to do is just sit back and relax with a glass of wine. Well, today our guest will give you a quick crash course on how you can better enjoy your wines. Here we have Maximilian Riedel. He's the CEO of Riedel Crystal. Did I say that correctly,
You did,
Max?
absolutely.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And we have Sunny Anderson here with us too, since she was talking about how she loves her wine.
I'm here.
Here she is.
Beautiful.
All right. So a glass really makes the difference.
Glass makes a difference because it is truly shaped towards the DNA of a grape variety. So when you taste red, white wine, of course there's a difference, but when you talk about grape varieties, Cabernet versus Pinot Noir, the glass plays a big role because of the acidity levels, the tannins, so we truly fine-tune the glasses towards the perception of the aromas.
Who would have known? There's a science to drinking wine.
Is that why a red wine glass is bigger than a white wine glass, or is it just I should be drinking more red wine?
That's one way to see it, but I think fact is that due to more alcohol content, due to multiple flavor contributors in red wine, most of the time you have the fruit, you have the yeast, and the tannins, and last but not least, the oak, so therefore you need a bigger glass. It also relates to the alcohol content of wine. So generally speaking, red wine has higher alcohol content. A bigger glass would be recommended to truly have the wine aerate and show the aromas.
Okay.
Yes.
So you brought a variety of glasses for us here. Can you kind of take us through what we should be putting in each of these?
Yeah, with pleasure. So I would like to start with a handmade glass, because we're very proud. We're one of the last companies still producing handmade glasses in Austria. It takes about 25 people to make one glass. It is a design from the 1950s, and it's part of the Museum of Modern Art collection. And this was designed for Pinot Noir. Fun fact is that if you want to win a bet that this glass holds a full bottle of wine or more.
It does?
It does. So 37 ounces.
Wow.
We could try it, but that's not the idea, because wine is all about sharing. It's about friendship, appreciation.
That's why you bring a bottle for each of us.
I brought a bottle for each. That's correct. That's correct.
That's how me and my girlfriends do it.
In comparison, you have a Riesling glass. You see how much smaller the bowl is, how much more narrow the rim diameter.
Tapered.
Because of the acidity, and it's tapered. The alcohol level, as we talked before, allows you to really swill and enjoy the aromas.
Okay, and let's get to this little one here.
This little one right here is a champagne flute. But to be honest with you, I love champagne. I drink champagne frequently with friends and family. Not because I have always something to celebrate, just because it's so food friendly. And for me, the flute is something from the past. I rather have champagne, sometimes which is grape very specific as well, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay or Pinot Meunier, in a Pinot Noir glass or in a Riesling glass. Because here, my big nose does not really fit, and I can't enjoy the aromas as much as in a wine glass.
Let's talk about what caught Sunny's eye earlier.
Yes. This is beautiful. May I?
Of course, go ahead.
It matches, but you've already
it
decanted.
already has the wine in it.
It comes with the wine. No,
It comes with the wine.
I'll take two.
Yeah, genie out of the bottle. So.
Beautiful. Look at that.
So the idea of a decanter is to truly aerate the wine, let the wine breathe. The faux pas that most people make is they go to the liquor store, they buy a beautiful bottle of wine, they open it up and they enjoy it. Real last sip is always the best.
How long should we have that in there before we start to drink it?
It depends how much time you have. Winemakers educate that red wine, young red wine, as tight as it is, could be in there for an hour, up to 2 hours. But most of the time we don't have that time. So I invented these kind of decanters which double decant. So like this one, I would hold it at the thinnest part and then I would drop it as if it would be hot. Like this, you can see. And you heard this beautiful noise. So I do this again. The more often I do this, the more aeration we get. And when I pour, you hear this gurgling. And this is fresh oxygen sucked through the neck of the decanter to aerate even more. So this is a beautiful glass of wine. And you see the oxygen level in here, thanks to decanting wine. And what happens if we decant wine? It just opens up. It's not concentrated in alcohol. The fruit comes forward, and it just has this beautiful balance.
Is that when you kind of get that little tingly feeling
That's
kind of back here by
correct,
the... Okay.
Correct,
I love
correct.
tannins.
Yeah.
I don't have problems with MSG or tannins. You know, sometimes people get headaches from those things. I love tannins in a good red wine.
I agree with you. It goes well with food.
Well, you pick up that red glass there. How about we pour ourselves some white? And do you have some champagne
I
for
would
yourself?
like
I'm going to tell everyone where they can get more information about you.
Take the fear away of decanting champagne, because it's something which the people from Champagne invented decanting, because at the old school days the yeast was sold in the bottle, and to truly get just the aromas of the wine you had to decant. So I'm doing this a bit fast, but you're not losing the bubbles.
To have champagne, I never decant. I had no
idea.
idea.
I didn't even know you had to do that to champagne, to be honest with you.
You can.
There you are.
I would recommend it so you don't lose the bubbles. I would do it very slow and always in a smaller decanter because most important is the temperature.
Okay.
And life is about celebration. Look how
would you
elegant.
like to come to my next soiree?
I would love to play some computer games with you.
Sunny, thanks for joining us. We're going to see you in the kit. More information, you can log on to RiedelWebstore.com. All right, Roxy, over to you.
All right, now.